back to New Rockstars. It's me, MT, and the She-Hulk series sees the past finally catch up with the Incredible Hulk when the Grandmaster's courier ship came to crash the party along with the Hulk family minivan, leading to Jennifer Walters becoming the Savage She-Hulk and forcing Bruce Banner to pull a Grandmaster theftado in order to take a quick trip back to Sakaar to, quote, take care of some stuff in the most vague way possible. At least I think he's heading back to Sakaar because it's a Sakaar courier craft. But what if the Grandmaster wasn't the only part of MCU Hulk history to come back with a vengeance? How would you feel if I told you that Bruce Banner's biggest and baddest villain yet could, and frankly should, come in the form of one Edward Norton, the incredible 2008 Hulk himself? Well, now that King the Conqueror has set the MCU GPS on the road to multiverse mayhem, that road now has the amazing potential to give us an MCU matchup that we have only dreamed of witnessing. Let's talk about it, my nerd babies. But first, head on over to newrockstarsmerch.com so you can pick up our latest Obsession shirts inspired by House of the Dragon. It's freaking Game of Thrones time, everybody. You can find that shirt or any of all of our incredible gear over at newrockstarsmerch.com. All right, gang, here's the deal. You want World War Hulk, I want World War Hulk, and even Mark Ruffalo wants World War Hulk. The world demands a Hulk war, damn it. I think now is the perfect time for Marvel Studios to reach out to one Edward Norton to return as the Incredible Hulk. Not to replace Mark Ruffalo, God no. But given that Phase 5 is going full on multiverse with projects like Secret Wars, Loki Season 2, What If, and Quantumania, Marvel Studios has clearly only begun to introduce the concept of variants to everybody's eyeballs. And Kang basically promised a chaotic multiverse with variants flying all over the place, starting wars right before Sylvie opened up his chest cavity with vengeance. So I cannot imagine a more fruitful opportunity for Marvel Studios to greenlight a World War Hulk project with none other than Edward Norton as the biggest threat to the MCU since Thanos. And listen guys, while I'm focused on work, some things in my life fall by the wayside, like brushing my teeth, doing my laundry, showering. Now that I say it out loud, it's mostly hygiene. My God, I should probably take care of myself better. What a bad look. But with gaming, I can keep up thanks to Mobile Legends Adventure. It's an idle RPG, so while I'm working to find Easter eggs, my squad is leveling up. Thanks, squad. You're a real one, squad. In Mobile Legends Adventure, you can customize your adventure squad, and each squad has 5 heroes, and each hero comes from one of 7 factions. And each hero has unique abilities, like the most popular elemental hero, Valir, who's able to knock enemies back and deal massive damage. And with multiple game modes and over 100 heroes to choose from, Mobile Legends Adventure never gets repetitive. And of all the heroes, Alice is my personal favorite because she's like Loki, like a smart and sneaky warlock who generates HP by attacking enemies. And the game also has a great character-driven storyline. So as you complete more stages and add more heroes to your collection, you'll get to know more about each hero's story. Tigreal and Alucard were close like brothers until they were driven apart by a family tragedy, like Thor and Loki. I love those parallels. And for summer, there's a special island party event going on, during which you can complete tasks to gain tons of rewards. And you can also get special summer skins for Freya, Selena, Wanman, and Mobile Legends Adventure's newest hero, Tokini Bara. Participate in the event now and use the gift code on screen to get tons of awesome rewards. And click the link in the description for a chance to get a PS5, Switch, or Amazon gift card. I'll see you there, my friends. Adventure awaits anytime, anywhere. Download it now. Mobile Legends Adventure. All right. Thor Ragnarok, as beloved as that movie is, definitely provided a much lighter take on the Hulk's time on Sakaar than his comic book counterpart had, because that comic book Hulk was having considerably less fun of a time, alongside much more gruesome versions of Korg and Meek in an angry army of Armageddon known as the Warbound. An army that would, of course, have an intense bloodthirst for revenge against Earth after Hulk blames humanity for the destruction of everything and everyone he loved on Sakaar. Like, this army was no joke and practically almost succeeded in destroying the entire planet. Let's be real, as much as we truly adore Korg and Meek in the MCU, if you told me that Korg was going to help Hulk turn the Pentagon into pebbles, I would laugh in your face. I would just be like, ha 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 ha. That's what I would say. And zero disrespect to our favorite radical rock man, because I too am a pacifist by nature, but dude couldn't even handle New Master 69 without praying to God for help. But the beauty about now being on the road to Secret Wars is that the MCU can now make this happen, courtesy of Sylvie and Kang wrecking the timeline in the Loki season finale, especially since Marvel has now confirmed that the universe-hopping adventures of both Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness could not have happened without the sacred timeline branching and intersecting vivisecting out of control. An event that also probably likely led to the interdimensional clandestines being able to come into the 616 universe from their universe via an energy rift in space-time No Way Home style. This means that Marvel Studios now has set themselves up with the opportunity to have Edward Norton continue his own Incredible Hulk story in a new and unique way by becoming the next nano-sized threat to the MCU 616, by having Norton Hulk gather his own war-bound army from his universe to seek revenge on his Earth, but accidentally going through one of those weird new rifts in space-time and finding his way to Mark Ruffalo's Earth instead. And because Norton's Hulk would likely be just as bloodthirsty as the comic book Hulk was in World War Hulk, like, this dude is probably not going to care that he is on the completely wrong Earth. He just wants to see people die. Not only would this be a phenomenal Phase 5 multiverse move and the greatest challenge for Mark Ruffalo's Hulk yet, but doing something like this is also extremely fitting considering Hulk's journey so far, and especially considering what Hulk said to his cousin Jenny from the block in episode 1 of She-Hulk.
When people start seeing you as a monster that never goes away.
Mark Ruffalo's Hulk has spent so many years trying to convince the world that he is not the monster that everyone thinks he is after raging on a college campus, destroying the cities of Harlem and Johannesburg, and smashing up a SHIELD helicarrier. It was his main concern. That's why his binder is so f***ing big. And his alter ego Hulk's main concern is being the strongest Hulk that there is, which is something that we can already tell he's pissed about now that She-Hulk is out here smashing tubes. If another variant Hulk showed up on Earth claiming himself to be the real Hulk and the strongest one that there is, both Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner and the Hulk persona are going to be extremely pissed off for their own reasons. Bruce is pissed off that his name is being dragged in the mud, and Hulk is pissed off that he's no longer the strongest Hulk and his strength is being challenged, potentially leading us into seeing a side of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk that we have yet to see to stop Norton Hulk and his army from destroying everything and ruining Bruce's good name. And plus, Smart Hulk is not the end game for Bruce Banner in the MCU. It should be obvious. I feel like that's obvious, but I feel like a lot of people don't think that's obvious. Because the Hulk transformation is closely linked to anger and emotion in general, it is truly only a matter of time until Mark Ruffalo's Wild Avengers 1 and 2 Hulk comes back in full form, bigger and badder than ever. And I cannot think of a better reason for that to happen than for the world to have to endure the absolute devastation that having both of the MCU's Bruce Banners go head to head in a World War Hulk movie. It would truly be World War Hulk, because two Hulks would be at it. Like, do you know how many tickets that would sell, Marvel? You gotta do it. Literally, you got to do it. Like, the multiverse has cracked wide open and anything is possible. And Hulk fans everywhere have been comparing the ferocity of both Ruffalo and Norton's Hulks for years. I say it's time to end the debate once and for all and show us which of these two Hulks would win in a live action World War Hulk scenario. And hey, if you're looking for a post-credit scene idea and, 2003 Erik Bana Hulk isn't doing anything, the MCU multiverse still very much needs a maestro. Just saying, it would be quite perfect. And Erik Bana, we miss him. Put him in the MCU too. Let's have a Hulk party. Let's do Spider-Man No Way Hulk. No, Hulkerman No Way Hulk. There we go. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You can follow me at MasterTainment on Twitter if you guys want to see me tweet some weird shit. But most importantly, you can follow New Rockstars wherever we are on social media. Also importantly, head on over to newrockstarsmerch.com today so you can pick up our new latest obsession shirts inspired by both She-Hulk and House of the Dragon. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.